Kester Wilkinson. I'm one of the event managers for Extreme E. This year we got 5 races: Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Greenland, Brazil and Argentina. My role as event manager is really, I see it, is to kind of set the stage for people to play their game. So I bring in everything that allows people to race. So we make sure that everything comes in off the boat. We coordinate putting the branding out, making sure that all our broadcast partners' kit is in the country, and we help them make sure they have their permissions. They start and they go right around the corner. If you look straight ahead, you can see a little sandstone rock before the big one. It's a different colour. That's camera 1. So that's critical, that sets the tone for the whole event site. One of the problems we have with Extreme E is we're working in some of the most aggressive environments in the world. We need tools that can cope with the sand and the dust in Saudi Arabia. In Greenland, it's cold, it's windy, there's a lot of rain, and we're shipping them between these locations on the boat in a marine environment, so it's an aggressive marine environment. So we needed tools that were reliable and tools that we could deploy really, really quickly. So most of the Bosch tools that we got are cordless, which means we can get them out of the boxes and use them straight away. They're holding their charge on the ship till they get here, and we all come with spare rechargeable kit, and so it's super easy to charge them up quickly. The chargers are interchangeable, so we can just pick up a battery from one thing, put it on another thing. It's super easy. We found it's just small stuff. They come in neat boxes. The boxes stack really well, so we can fit them in our boxes and ship them really easily. As any event site, there's a lot of on-site fabrication, because even if you want a generic approach, every site is unique and has unique challenges. So we're doing a lot of woodwork, we're doing a lot of metalwork, so we're using grinders, we're using drills, we're using chop saws, so a lot of fabrication on site. So we just sort of provide crudely the field of play, sporting, deliver the racing and the safety and the coordination, all of that, but we just give the infrastructure that allows people to do that. And then on the event weekend, when you've got this little village which has popped up here, we, on the event side, keep it running. And this is the first day of the Alula event, so the teams are out at the moment on the track getting ready, so it's a really exciting moment. We've built over the last week 70 tents and filled them with all the equipment. To give you context, that's 50 containers load of equipment which has come off of the Santa Helena, and the paddock set out behind me. We've got 48 hours of racing. The countdown's on.
It just looks amazing. The place is beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to start the race and to try this electric car in these conditions.
Loads of wheel spin from everywhere. Christopherson looks to have got the best traction on the outside line. There's always contact between them already.
It's the Rosberg car that leads, but it's so difficult to see anything.
Molly Taylor, who brings the car home to win the first ever semi-final.
I mean, people talk about brushless technology, but it means it works. It's solid. The team find them really easy to use, and they're just reliable.
So here we've got the Bosch 18-volt electric brushless motor grinder. It's brushless motor, it's very powerful. It works well in these conditions. Dust gets everywhere and it still works. Unless you have a reliable, durable product, then there's no point bringing it to site. You just end up breaking them and having to throw them away. But these work perfectly out here. Obviously, having battery chargers and batteries that can charge up and last a decent amount of time is fantastic, because we've got very little power out here. It's not that you can just plug a drill or a grinder or a circular saw into the mains power and cut away. You need battery powers because we're working in places where there isn't any mains power.
When we broadcast, we have to make sure we have no breaks in the chain. So if a satellite goes down, we have another satellite. And we need the same from our kit. If a tool breaks, we have to have another tool. The Bosches are not breaking. We have spares, but we're not getting them out of the box.
Green light on the outside, lots and lots of wheel spin for X44. Timmy Hansen with an amazing start. They're gaining on him now. Wonder if they waited to use their hyperdrive just a little bit later. Christopherson goes out wide. Now he's going to make the cut back and try and carry the speed through the corner. Hansen leads Christopherson. Let's take a look and see who's in front. It's Johan. Johan has managed to get in front again as he kicks the car up really high.
Up at the front though, Christopherson has pulled a massive gap. Look.
This is going to be Molly Taylor winning the first ever Extreme E X-Prix. She crosses the line. She has done a fabulous job, and no wonder she is smiling, because her and Christopherson have brought that car home.
Sunday night, we need to break this all down, put it back in the containers, get it on the St. Helena, through the Suez Canal, and take it out again in Senegal and repeat it. And having tools that we know we can get them out and they'll work in a month and a half time in Senegal is absolutely essential, and we're delighted we've got Bosch to help us do that.